The defense has to be a big part of this what a success you guys have this year. How far away from taking the next step do you think you guys are as a unit?
I would honestly just say it's just about us coming together in camp and as a collective, early on in the season to just make that jump from being, pretty good to being elite. I think that's just, what we all have in mind when we all talk about just really wanting to be that overpowering, overwhelming, dominating defense. And I think we were close, and last year we showed more flashes of what we wanted to be, and this year it's about just, truly being that elite defense, being the best defense in the league this year.
That consistency, what do you point to in making that jump?
I would honestly just say, it's just our fourth year, with Coach Flus, and most of the core guys, it's our fourth year here and in the same system. So it's really just about us just really coming together and just creating that mentality of banding together as brothers. We have the talent all over the field at all three levels. So at that point, and the system is already set in stone, so at that point it's just about us just taking ownership and, becoming that.
So you look with the offseason moves that this is your chance to really step up defensively?
For sure. Every year I try to come back and, be better. Every year I try to come back and improve on and expand my role on the team. Obviously we're going to miss, a couple of guys that left, but I'm always looking to expand my role and, just do whatever I can to help the team.
Zaire, do you care to share whether you've been vaccinated or not?
I don't care this year, but obviously I don't have a mask on, so I am vaccinated.
Why was that important to you?
You said what?
Why was that important to you to get it done?
For me, just dealing with my family, one of my favorite things about the NFL, honestly, is when I get to travel to another city and kind of, get dinner or go to the mall or just kind of hang out. Unlike in college where you got meetings for all day, I didn't want to do that. We played in Arizona on Christmas. My fiance is going to come out, spend Christmas with me. I didn't want to have a situation where I didn't want to spend time with her. My fiance is vaccinated, her mom's vaccinated, so it just made the most sense for me personally.
Just to follow up real quick, does it surprise you that your team is sort of lagging behind the rest of the league in terms of vaccinations?
Not necessarily, only because I feel like, we have a group of leaders. We have a team of men who think for themselves. And, I think when you have guys like that, they're going to take, the time that they deem necessary to make those type of decisions personally. I just think that's honestly just a group of guys we have are just guys who really think for themselves and going to make their own decisions for themselves. So.
Have you talked to guys about it, or if the Colts asked you to talk to guys about getting the vaccine versus not getting it?
It's really just been really a personal decision on everybody. Obviously the Colts encourage everybody to get vaccinated, but it's a personal decision between you and your family. So it's really so much you can do.
What have the discussions been like among the players? Chris said you guys had a long chat a couple weeks ago, about an hour long.
Mm-hmm.
Back and forth, pretty positive, pretty like it.
Yeah, none of it was combative. Just obviously just guys stating their opinions. The crazy thing about the league is you have so many guys from so many different parts of the country, so many different walks of life. We all have different life experiences, so it was really just guys voicing their opinions, sharing why they decided to get vaccinated, sharing their concerns why they're still hesitant. And at the end of the day, it's just all further in the conversation.
Have you guys discussed how much different it is for a player who's vaccinated and a player who's not? Just every step of the season is going to be so different.
The league is going to force that information on you, so we all saw it as soon as it came out, but like I said, it was just a personal decision for everybody. So, some guys, felt strongly enough that, they'll go and deal with the protocols, and some guys, felt like it wasn't as necessary precaution, so they just got the vaccination. So,
real quick, do you understand the hesitancy of other players?
Oh, no question. I was hesitant myself. I'm 25. Best shape I've ever been in my life. On paper, I could see why, you may deem, me personally not the need a vaccination. I don't get the flu shot ever. I never got the flu shot or anything like that. So I could definitely understand why somebody would choose not to. But, when I looked at, my situation and kind of how I felt and how I wanted to go about, things, it just made the most sense for me.